Hi everyone, and welcome back to Queen G's Recipes. And today we are going to be making pumpkin crinkle cookies. These are very easy to put together, but very delicious and definitely perfect for this time of year. And they are perfect any time of the year that you are craving something pumpkin or a pumpkin cookie. They are wonderful. You're going to love them. Now, we will also be needing some icing sugar and some regular white sugar to roll our cookies in before we bake them. But for now, I'm just going to be showing you the ingredients to make the actual cookies. So let's go over the ingredients here. What we have here is some sugar, we have some all-purpose flour, some baking soda, baking powder, and salt, some softened butter at room temperature, must be at room temperature. We will also need some vanilla extract, some pumpkin puree, make sure that it's not pumpkin pie filling and that it's pumpkin puree, and you will also need an egg. Okay, so also for our pumpkin crinkle cookies, I do like to add in some pumpkin pie spice and some cinnamon. Now, I will be adding that in once we add in our dry ingredients to our batter. It definitely adds something extra special to these cookies and gives it that great pumpkin flavor. And it's up to you. If you don't want to add it in, you don't have to, but most definitely I suggest you add it in. Once we add in the dry ingredients, you can just add in the pumpkin pie spice and the cinnamon as well. Now, the full recipe is in the description box as always, so you will have everything there ready for you. When it's time to actually bake our cookies, we will need to preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. But for now, we won't be needing to do that because we will also be refrigerating our dough for around 15 to 20 minutes. So that's about it. Let's move on to the next step. Okay, so into our bowl here, we are going to be adding in our sugar and our softened butter. And we are going to mix these on medium speed until our mixture is nice, light, and fluffy, probably around 4 minutes. Okay, so our butter and sugar mixed here for 5 minutes. As you can see, it is a pale color, so it's nice, light, and fluffy. And now we are ready to add in our pumpkin puree, our egg, and our vanilla extract. And then we will mix those ingredients all together until everything is nicely well combined. Okay, so this looks good, and you just want to mix until combined. Now you want to make sure that you keep scraping the sides and bottoms of your bowl so that everything is well combined and mixed together. And now what we're going to do is we are going to add in our flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. And we are going to mix it in here until our mixture is well combined together and you no longer see any dry ingredients. So that shouldn't take too long. And now before adding it in, I just wanted to show you, your mixture here may look like it's curdled, but that is completely normal. As soon as we add in our dry ingredients, everything is going to work out perfectly. So I'm just going to give our dry ingredients a little stir here. We're going to add it in and we're going to mix. Our mixture looks wonderful, and now I'm just going to clean my paddle attachment here, and we are going to place our dough in the fridge just for about 15 minutes. You don't need anything longer than that. And then I will show you how I like to roll my cookies in the sugar and then the icing sugar, and we will be ready to bake them. Now, I just want to let you know, if you wanted to add in some pecans or some walnuts finely chopped, you can most definitely do that here. You could actually do that at this time now. Maybe add in about 3/4 of a cup to 1 cup, depends how much you like in your cookies or if you like any at all. So that's just an option, but today I won't be adding any in. So let's move on to the next step. Okay, so my cookie dough here was in the fridge for 15 minutes. Just make sure that you cover it with some plastic wrap. And now we are ready to roll our cookies. So what I have here is some just regular white sugar. And I also have some icing sugar here, also known as powdered sugar. We will need both of these. So what I'm going to do is make little dough balls with our dough here and a small ice cream scoop, which is about 1 tablespoon size. And then we will roll them and roll it in our sugar first, and then we will roll it in our icing sugar and place it on our prepared cookie sheet with some parchment paper. So let's move on to making our cookies. Okay, so we are ready to place our cookies into the oven, and we are going to bake them at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 12 to 14 minutes. Now it also depends on the size that you make them, so you will notice that they will start to crackle nicely and there will be a very light golden edge on the bottom of the cookie. I will let you know what they look like and how long mine were in the oven for, but just before we do that, I just want to let you know that even after refrigerating your dough, it will be a little soft. It'll be a little bit sticky, but it will be perfectly great to roll. So just keep that in mind, that you're not doing anything wrong if that happens to you. So let's get to baking our cookies. Okay, so each tray of my cookies baked for 12 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and now they're just resting here on the cooling rack. They've been resting here for about 10 to 12 minutes, and now they are warm, so I am going to show you what they look like up close here. And I'm definitely going to try it and let you know what it tastes like. They are amazing. They are moist, slightly crunchy on the outside. They are a little bit cakey. They are perfect, and they are just wonderful. The pumpkin is very subtle. It's not overpowering, and it is just perfection. And very easy to put together. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a nice big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new and delicious recipe. Share the recipe with your family and friends, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. The links will be in the description box below along with the recipe. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye everyone.